All right, back we go. 12 noon. The market's still going on. It's Tuesday, February 9th. Looking at some of these top movers today. And like yesterday, there was tons of action. Today, still good action, but the top spot was AUVI. Unbelievable. 4 million float on FinViz. Has 2 million on Trade Ideas. 38 million market cap. Now, the reason this moved, Applied UV announces acquisition of Aerosci technology platform for airborne pathogen reduction. Engages in design, manufacture, assembly, distribution, and automated disinfecting mirror systems for use in hospitals and other healthcare facilities. Supplies design, decorative frame mirrors, frame arts, bathroom vanities, primarily in hospital market. Founded 2012, headquartered in Mount Vernon, New York. So there you go. With COVID, disinfected. This is a huge move, low float. Look at this descending triangle. This chart doesn't have much to go in September. Popped, came down, another pop, came down. So your form, the high is getting lower and the low is holding, then today you squeeze. So eventually this would have squeezed, you just don't know when. Already at 66 million in volume. So when this news comes out at 6, there's your first candle in a low float. So you have low float news, positive news, and then you have traders looking at it because this is a mover that has all them categories. That's also positive. And then a market strong. So you're going to look at that. So the thing trading pre-market too, IV traded doesn't until 7. If you're trading pre-market, liquidity is going to be different. Even if it's good here, look, it's hundreds of thousands. It's not bad, but still, even if you trade here, let's say you get right in at 6, and then it dumps, then it comes back. But look, you're out there because you missed the rest of the move. So it's always tough pre-market. IV trade, I don't think they open until 7. I don't even like to trade down. Usually I like to wait after 8 or 9. I'm looking for a pattern. So when this came up, you draw a line right here. So this is another little descending triangle. Then it goes right up. 13 EMA strong on that. Look at this little cross down and bounce back. Now on the 5-minute, looks even better. Because you see this come down. Once you see this candle, see this? 13's over to 20 here. That's why it can't go down. See, that's why they hammered it down and it came up. And this came very flat to the 8 line and rose. Now the thing too, remember I said on 8, if you want to get an 8, make sure it's 805. See, they brought the low to some of these though. See, the low was 810. You would have missed it. So on a $2 line, you probably can raise it to maybe even a quarter, like 825. So you don't miss it. See this? If you make it a $1 line here, you're gonna get cut through here. There's no way. These candles are too big. You gotta take a wider stop. And then see this. As soon as this happens to this candle, you can play the over under, that 10 line, 8 line. Yeah, this is another classic move. A move up. The low is getting higher here, move up again, and then takes off. And look at the pullback again, 1320 EMA. This is classic stuff now. This is back tested, proven. At least in this market, it's working. It's been working for a long time. So this was a killer move. It's up right now. What are we up now? 330%. Now, where do you take profit? You get in here. You take it here. That's the first big red candle. Wait for it to come down. You can see that this move too. When you see this hold on the 1320 EMA, and then it bounces, you can play that. Because remember, this is low part of your screen. This is about middle. Once you get up high, usually you want to take profit. So, go to the 10 minutes, even better. Look at this hammer. Hammer's right down and up. Look at that. Your 13 is clearly over your 20 EMA. And you have, high, pretty much over 10. Look at this loop up. So this whole time it was a buy. When you look at shorter time frames, that's why. Shorter time frames are going to stop you out much more. The 1-2 minute, 3 minutes, not bad. 3 minute, you can see the moves more clearly, and the 5-10 are solid. So once you see this move up, and then we came down here, look at that. Could have got in like 8, 820, 815, anywhere in that 8 zone. And this took off. This is awesome buy. So, when a stock moves like this, 6 to 28, if you have 100 shares, you probably need like 2 grand, 150, maybe like 2,500, and that's the name of the game. You want low float, you want news, you want traders to be on it, and the market's been hot too. Small caps have been hot, and they're not dumping these; they're pushing these stocks, especially with good news. So you got to ride it when it's hot. You got to notice these patterns, and that's why too you could trade at this pre-market because of all just what I said. When you see this come down, and then you have a lower, the low's getting higher right here in this 8 zone. That's a great buy. See your 13 sort of wobbling back and forth. You get it at 10-minute. Look how clear it is here. 13 over 20 right here. So you can see, 13's over 20. It's really smooth, goes up. All the dips, look at this. It bends a little bit, but it's been so strong. All right, so that's AUVE. Another one. Traders going to make a killing on this one. And then even if you didn't trade it pre-market, you have here, look at this spot over 10. This little pullback. You play your next line on this. You try to play the back line, but it went to 1234. On the 3-minute, 10 right here, $2 line came back. Once this comes back in, you probably play this 12 line. So there's different ways you can play it, but another home run. All right, LEDS. This is a float of 2 million on FinViz. That's what they say. 17 million market cap. Manufacturer sells light emitting chips, components, modules, United States, Taiwan. Let me just see what Trade Idea says. They say float 2.37 million, so it's about the same. All right, this one, this didn't have as good as volume here. See this? 425, went up to 5, came back down. Didn't really explode till here, later in the day here, 11:15. This went all the way up. Got the 775. Look at this. This has been halted back and forth. See this? No volume. Crazy chart. This winding move here. So this was a tougher chart compared to AUVI. And look at on this too. This puts a major spike. See these spikes? Now on this too, you can go. See from this line, the low getting higher. See how this was winding up, just like wanting to push, and the low kept pushing. Best volume it's had in a while. Now where is this going? Going on the weekly on this, you see it's trying to come up now. But look at all these spikes. Yeah, we got to get back above 7. I'd say 7 to 8 range. We'll see in this if this can work. And then this could come back the next day. You don't know. It could pull one of these moves. So this was a good trade. I'm not sure if this will maintain. HTBX. $21 million float. Market cap 192 million. Heat Biologics popped 77% on positive lung cancer therapy trial data. Actually, it came out 5 a.m. the earliest I've seen. Biopharma immunotherapies for cancer patients. So what was the first candle here? 7:35 a.m. Now this one, like again, it depends on the chart. See, this one rode right up and then is kind of choppy back and forth. So this took off from here, 8 plus to 19. So the move's already made for a long and pre-market. It's not going to go 8 to 19 to 40, like rarely. You know what I mean? So then we come back down, back and forth. Now, we might come up a little bit here, but the move was here to here and then a fade. So that's what happens in these stocks. Depends how they push it. All right, and this the back and forth. You can see like 8 and 2. This made a good move in March, held the low. July, this thing climbed up big time. 6, 8, all the way to 30. Look at that. And they came all the way back. And came back to 6. And then formed a little like cup and handle here. See, that's the cup. There's a handle, then we take off. Last 2 days were good. So over 8 was huge here. You know, over this 10 level. You know, could this get back to 30? I guess it's possible. It's pretty low float. But today put in a big candle, so, you know, pull back. I think the move's done for today, though, in this. See this? Once you do this, it could come up a little bit, but the big move's done. We'll see if this, you know, want this to hold 8 now, if it comes back a little bit. And then see if we can climb higher. Really good volume today. So that is it on HTBX. Going back to AUVI. Look at this move. There's clear sky out there. There's nothing up here. You know, end of the day, where could this go? Could this go 30, 40, 50? If they want to push it, who knows? You know, from here to here, you could have sold here. Another dip buy here. You know, if a stock's running 6 to 28, you don't want to get greedy too. You don't want to get called in a halt or something crazy. But again, it's looking, identifying the pattern. Like HTBX went, they did a candle just like this. See this? One big candle and it just shot up. Complete, very fast momentum. This didn't. This made a move up. It didn't go straight up, going, you know, sideways, little bounce. It's not a big move here. Yeah, dollar-wise it is 6 to 10, but then it came back down and then rode up. See, it's more of a, you know, controlled move, not as a straight up rocket. And they're the moves you want. You want like dip buys, this. That's how you want it. I mean, if you can get in a stock here and it goes straight up, that's great. It's pure momentum. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Heyman Trades on StockTwits, Instagram Mike Frank 98, TikTok Mike Frank Twitter Mike J Trades, and Trade Ideas referral in my link. And subscribe to YouTube, smash the like button, and we're going to put out more of these videos. So AUVI, home run trade, tremendous long, so it had low float, had news, traders looking at it, the market's hot, and you know that's your best chance at a long. It fits all the criteria. All right, that's it. Peace.